Welcome to the Conversation Colons podcast. I'm your host, Damien, my co-host, Jared.
What's up, guys?
That was not very enthusiastic, my boy.
I was going to do what I did last week, but you got mad, so I wasn't going to do it.
I didn't get mad, to be fair.
You just said, we're never do that again.
Right. God, my camera's not right. There we go. Alrighty. Jared, why don't you take us into the brewskis of the week?
This week, I am running the Smirnoff Ice Smirnoff Ice Red, White, and Berry, which is delicious. I had it last year in cans, and now I got it this year in a bottle.
Drinking water.
And
a Coke. Alrighty.
I need to move my camera. You go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm looking in the wrong places, and I know it, so now it's going to look weird for the podcast. I'm sorry, guys. I'm being a bastard right now.
There we go. Well, I'll go ahead and go into kind of my movies of the week that's kind of turned into whatever. Chad, thanks again. He let me borrow Rambo First Blood, which was really good, and 1917 on 4K, which was really good. I bought the full Harry Potter 4K collection, which is like 16 discs because it comes with the 4K set and then the Blu-ray set, which is nice. I got the first Predator with Arnold on 4K. I was supposed to get a little bit of shade at Best Buy. I was supposed to get the full collection. I put the full collection in my cart. I bought it. They charged me $30, and then when this arrived, they refunded me my $30. So I got this for free, I guess.
So you didn't get what you wanted, but you got something.
I mean, this is really the only one I cared about, but I would have liked the other ones. And then I got Saving Private Ryan on 4K, like a steelbook, which, I mean, one of the best war films ever made. So
yeah, I'll have to see it one day.
What? You've seen that movie. There's no way everyone's seen that movie.
I'll have to see it in full. I've only seen clips.
That's even worse. Yeah, Best Buy. So, funny story. So, I'm in like the Best Buy rewards program. And so, I spent $1,400 for my MacBook. I spent like, I don't know, $100 in 4K movies. I paid $100 for this little SSD, right? And then I paid $60 for a 1 terabyte external drive from them, all within the week. Okay. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get like a good amount of money back. I was like, maybe like $20, $30. You want to know what these fuckers gave me? A $5 certificate of appreciation. Almost like $1,500 spent at that store, and they told me to basically go fuck myself.
That's funny.
Yeah. So first, before we get into like the kind of the news and everything, I wanted to talk about Returnal. The last time we recorded, it just came out. God, I don't even know what world I'm on. I'm on the third world. So I won't spoil it, but I beat the first part. I went to the desert, and then I'm in the new place. The game is fun. It feels really good. Once again, this is a PlayStation exclusive, so if you want to play it, you have to get a PlayStation. Specifically a PS5. I don't know if it's on PS4, but it feels really good. The shooting's really nice. It is difficult, and with there not being like an autosave feature, there's been a few times where like I've died not by my own cause. Like the one that I just got off the game because you can like dash in the game, and I dashed near a wall and it just insta-killed me, and I had to restart my whole like playthrough kind of. And the way they do it is like when you die, you restart at the beginning of the game, but like it kind of shortcuts all the levels from you. So when I'm in World 3 and I die, I start back at the beginning of World 1. But it shortcuts World 1, World 2 so that I can get back to World 3 fast. But the bosses at the end of each world are fucking insane. They're really well designed. They're actually really difficult. I'm enjoying it more. I like the challenge, I guess. I still have to beat it, but I think it's really good. The reviews are crazy good for it. Also, quick side note, I'm using new editing software. So if things are weird, and just give me a week. But but it should be good.
That's right. Hopefully they can hear me this time around.
Speak.
Hey, I'm right here talking.
Thank
I know
God.
you're
Yeah.
talking. Okay.
Yeah, they can hear you. Cool.
The first time we've checked mid podcast, so that's a good
right.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm switching from Premiere to Final Cut, which we should be good with. So it's pretty simple. That'll be fine. Also, as we talk about things, I'm gonna now start putting like videos of it. So like I was just talking about Returnal. You should see Returnal gameplay now. Hopefully by me, but we'll see. Alrighty. Hopefully by me. So one of the big things that came out this week is that PlayStation is partnering with Discord. So next year, Discord will be on PlayStation consoles. I believe it will be PS5 only at the moment.
Is it exclusive?
So from when I was reading, they didn't mention Xbox. So I'm guessing since it's a partnership, it's only going to be on Xbox or on PlayStation.
No, but like, are they taking it off of like PC?
No.
Oh, okay.
So what's funny is Microsoft was looking to buy Discord a few weeks ago for $10 billion. And that obviously fell through. And so Sony swooped in, grabbed this partnership. So it may only be on PlayStation consoles like for Discord. But it's such a good app. Like, it's great. So
it is pretty good.
Good job to PlayStation, I guess, for getting it. It sucks for Xbox because we have a few friends who are on Xbox or who like to play on Xbox. And so it'd be nice to be able to talk to, well, Cody, he likes playing Xbox. It'd be nice to be able to talk to them, or Anthony. If they had a Discord app on that Xbox. But moving on, the big one that we're going to talk about, Battlefield 6. AKA just, it's being called just Battlefield. There will be no 6 or anything like that. It's like a soft reboot. There's 2 pictures that got leaked. I can't put them in the video. They will take it down. They've been taking down everyone's videos and Twitters and stuff like that. So unfortunately, I can't put it in. I can't even link to it. But go to my Twitter and it should be on there. It should be one of my retweets.
Oh, you can't say that because we have it linked. Technically, your Twitter is linked in our video.
Yeah, but they can't take me down for that. I'm not linking to the picture. I'm linking to my Twitter.
Yeah, but like it's, you know, it's
Shut up.
YouTube.
Let it ride. Anyways, so from this article, it will be called just Battlefield 6. It takes place 10 years from now. So it'll be using weapons that are currently made or in production. And bigger maps, 124 players in the server for PC and next gen consoles. And I'm sure that I don't think this will be on Xbox One and PS4.
Did you say 24?
124. That's a lot of fucking players.
That's what was the most was like 84 before, or 64?
64, I think.
Holy
so it was 32 on 32, I believe.
That sounds about right. I fucking miss Battlefield. I know we talked about that when you brought it up, but damn, do I miss Battlefield?
Making sure I'm correct on that. Yeah, so 64 players. So I remember this on consoles for like Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. It was only 32 players in a match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was nuts.
Yep.
Yeah. So 124 players on each or in one game. So whatever that turns out to be, 162 players basically per team.
Yeah, which is a weird number. You'd think they make it 128 and 64 and 64.
I wonder if they'll bump it up once they can make sure the servers will be stable.
That's fair.
Because I think like 2 years ago when like a lot of these were coming out, it was supposed to be 150. So it may be 150 eventually, but yeah, and they're basing a lot off of like how it plays, how the map design is off of Battlefield 3, which is going to be huge. So that will be great because Battlefield 3 is still the best one.
Yeah.
Even though Battlefield 4 was good, Battlefield 4 was like a step back. And
yeah, I could, in a lot of ways, I can agree with that. I think that they did there was a lot of things from Battlefield 3 that they improved upon, but the things they didn't improve upon, it was almost worse because they didn't do anything with it.
I feel hard to explain. It's so hard to talk about Battlefield 3 because versus Battlefield 4 because a lot of the upgrades that they made in Battlefield 4 make sense, but they don't make sense for Battlefield 3. So like what I'm talking about, so in Battlefield 3, the assault class could heal itself, right? It had a med pack and you could revive people. That really sped the game up, and that game is chaotic, and I feel like that is Dallas, what the fuck? All right.
How did he get in?
How the fuck did you get in here, Battlefield or Dallas?
Oh, hi. Should I not be here?
We're recording the podcast, bud.
Oh, sorry. Bye.
Here.
Special appearance from Dallas. I swear this was a private channel, but whatever.
It is. I'm looking at it right now.
And then he apologizes. Okay. So that really sped the game up, right? With being able to heal yourself and have possibly the best guns in the game and really fat. Can he stop messaging? I swear to God. What's happening?
I don't know how he got in.
Okay. Sorry. Tell it, Jared, please tell him to stop messaging. I'm gonna lose it. So anyways, dude, what is he typing? Hold on.
That's me now.
Oh, okay. What did he type? Hold on. My bad. I saw the server. Okay. Jesus Christ.
I know why or how he got in, and it was a mistake on my end. I'll fix it.
Okay. So anyways, yeah, so in Battlefield 3, you could revive yourself, heal yourself, revive teammates on the best class in the game. And for Battlefield 3, that worked because Battlefield 3, what made it so fun is how fast-paced it was. You played like Operation Metro Rush or Conquest, or like Damavand Peak, a lot of these closer maps. It just worked well. And then with like bigger maps like Operation Firestorm or Caspian Border, you could be like a two-man crew like me and Cody used to do, and you can both heal each other and keep each other going. In Battlefield 4, they made the meta class and they changed Assault so you couldn't do that. It was more of like what did Assault have? Like grenade launchers and ammo?
And 4?
Yeah, was it grenade launchers and ammo?
No,
so
Assault,
heavy was ammo.
In 4, Assault still had med packs and defibs, but they didn't have it at launch.
No.
If I remember correctly.
They made the medic class or engineer medic.
No,
you couldn't.
So you had the Assault, you had engineer, support, and sniper.
Right.
And Assault had the healing and stuff. They flipped around a lot of stuff. Like engineer used to be the only one that could do what the hell was it? You know what it is? It's the minor health packs, I think. I can't remember now. But yeah, they ended up putting it back to similar to Battlefield 3. Like Assault had the big med kit in the defibs.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
They did change it.
Yeah, I don't think it was like that at the beginning though, because when I was into it really heavy right before getting a PC, or getting a PC, I should say, I was playing Assault a lot.
Yeah.
Because I liked having the health packs, but it wasn't always like that because I had really high levels in support and sniper, but nothing in engineer and Assault. So I started playing Assault more.
Right. Yeah, I swear Assault didn't have it. Anyways, a lot of the stuff they did with the classes from Battlefield 3 to 4 made sense, but they didn't make sense for Battlefield 3. So it'll be interesting to see how they're gonna balance those classes, because I feel like everyone uses Assault or you're a sniper. Like that's just kind of how it's always been in Battlefield. And especially Battlefield 3. So I also wonder if they are going to reintroduce Battle Royale into Battlefield. Obviously, with how popular Warzone is, like we've talked about this 100 times, but Battlefield 5's Battle Royale was fantastic. The reason why it died wasn't because it was bad. It died because nobody was playing it. Warzone came out, Apex was out, and all these players in Battlefield, I guess, just didn't support it enough. And Battlefield 5 in general was a game that died very fast because people didn't want to be in a World War II shooter again. Yeah. So with this, I wonder if we're going to get somewhat of the same kind of Battle Royale, just modern, which would be great, because Warzone needs competition, because Warzone is just continuously putting out garbage. and people still play it because it's like the main battle royale. We gotta try Apex again. Apex is doing so many great updates that I've been seeing. That's a real battle royale. But I'm so over battle royales at this point. Like Fortnite was the one I got into a lot, obviously, as everyone did at the time, and then they killed that off. And then when Apex came out, we played it, and it was all right. And then Warzone was just even worse. There'll never be Hunger Games in Minecraft. They'll just never be that. Not even close.
Did you know how many times when I didn't know how Minecraft worked, like when we played it on Xbox, how many times I would make a world and be like, all right, this is a Hunger Games map, and I would like make a Hunger Games map and be like, all right, all my friends are gonna play this with me, and I'd be like, why is no one joining? Because I was fucking, it was early Minecraft, I didn't know how shit worked. That's the OG fucking battle royale. It's a good battle royale.
Minecraft Hunger Games, man. So also what happened yesterday, it was confirmed that Sledgehammer Games is making the next Call of Duty. Obviously, Sledgehammer Games, known for Advanced Warfare, known for World War II. Campaign-wise, those games were both pretty good. And multiplayer-wise, Advanced Warfare was iffy, and World War II was very iffy.
I loved it.
With World War II, what I think a lot of people forget, when that game launched, it was different from how it ended. Because halfway through the life cycle, they did... I don't remember how big of an update it was, but they basically changed the whole game. They
had a lot.
Well, they changed how gun recoils worked. They changed certain maps. They changed how XP worked. They changed what different weapon attachments did. Like, they overhauled the game and made it better. I never really gave it a chance. That was a weird year because I think I went back and played Black Ops 3 that whole year.
All I know is in World War II, there was like you prestige guns as well as your rank, and I know that I prestige a bunch of guns, but I master prestiged my shovel.
Yeah, you're disgusting.
It was so much fun, and then we went to Modern Warfare after that, and all I wanted to do was knife, and then I ended up getting my knife gold, almost platinum, and here we are in Cold War where they fucking ruined the knife. Disgusting.
So, World War II is interesting. They obviously had the divisions where, like, if you wanted to run like 5 attachments on your gun, you had to run infantry division and shit. It just didn't work.
Like
they had headquarters, which was like that third person, like Destiny
like
tower
a Destiny.
Kind of,
yep. That was okay. I didn't hate that.
It wasn't bad. And then they had that was the last one with supply drops in it, which is weird to think about. Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Yeah. Black Ops 4 just had Marketplace.
I was gonna say I thought Black Ops 4 had them.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah.
No. Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, I think World War II is the last one.
Right.
Yep. But so the game has potential. Obviously, a lot of those people who made World War II are gone. The 2 people who were like the lead heads of Sledgehammer at the time, they left. And I wonder if this one's gonna have zombies in it again, because the World War II zombies wasn't great. I like the tone that they were going for with it being more horror, like, and scary. The zombies like were scarier. It was a scary like game mode in a sense, more darker tones.
I like that. I will say.
I do like that because Treyarch goes for more cartoony kind of, over the top, and that was more grounded. And it was just different. The first map was really good, and then after that, they just progressively got worse and worse. But
I agree with that.
Yeah, that'll come out later this year. Apparently, it's World War II Vanguard, so World War II Part 2. I don't know. So we will see. The new Fable game that is being made by Playground Games that they announced a year ago now. It will be running and made on the Forza engine. So they're sticking with that engine. It's going to look fucking clean. It's going to feel great. Also, real quick, on the Call of Duty one, it will be on Modern Warfare's engine. So the smoothness and how the guns feel, like, they'll work. They'll transfer.
That's nice.
Yeah, just get rid of slide canceling, please. No. I went back and played Modern Warfare a few days ago. Slide canceling was a problem. Bunny hopping. Yeah, new Fable game on the Forza engine. That's always great. Dead Island 2 got some news today. So obviously that was announced in 2014. One of the games I have been waiting for so long. I mean, Jared's the same way. I can't even tell you how many times me
I'm
and
the
Jared.
bomb and I'm about to.
Yeah, I can't even tell you how many times me and Jared beat Dead Island 1 and Riptide. It is it's probably in the 20s or 30s. It's crazy because there was there was a summer, man, where I think we beat Dead Island 1. We went to Riptide and then went back to Dead Island 1 and just kept doing it.
And I remember there were a few times we were playing and you kept getting mad at me because I have not played anyone else other than Sam B except for one time. And you're like, we're gonna go back and play them and play someone else. I'm like, we'll see. And it's funny because I would always play Sam B, but I would never play like because he's a brawler. He used the blunt weapons, and I'd always use like fucking bladed weapons.
Yeah,
I fucking miss that.
I would always use Logan.
We need to play that.
Yeah, we got the remasters on
this summer.
Yeah.
I think I don't have it installed. Never mind.
So Epic Games and Apple are still in court, right? Having that dispute because Apple took off Fortnite of the App Store, I believe, because Epic didn't go along with their terms of service or whatever. So they're suing. Anyways, there's been a lot of documents coming out, especially with Fortnite, like different stuff they wanted to do and everything. But Dead Island 2 will apparently be an Epic Games exclusive.
Oh,
through their launcher. Through their launcher. It'll be on console, but it'll be an Epic Games launcher.
Dude.
No Steam again. So
fuck Epic Games. God, I hope they go under. Fuck Epic Games.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a blow. I mean, it's like Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood's only on Epic for a while.
Fuck that. That's the thing about Epic Games that pisses me off, especially their launchers. Or like earlier, I was trying to play Borderlands with Jordan. Well, whenever I play something through Epic, it fucking lags. Like the launcher's not good. You have to keep the launcher open. If you close it, it makes things worse. But trying to play Borderlands, man, it fucking lags the whole time. The launcher is if I have other apps running in the background, it makes them like lag badly. Because I had the camera on, and it was like it was fucking a frame a second. Discord wasn't working properly. It was like fucking taking forever. It was a bad latency thing. Fuck Epic Games.
Yep.
Ah, that's annoying. That pisses me off. Game I've been waiting for this long, and it's like, oh, only on Epic.
But I'm glad to see that there's like already contractual stuff about Dead Island 2 like happening. So hopefully, maybe this year, it's the year where they go, hey, it's still a thing. Like, here's gameplay. Like, it's coming out next year or whatever.
You know that the Dead Island 2 we get is going to be nothing like what we saw.
I know. And the one we saw was going to be so good. It looked so clean. But you know, it didn't happen. Speaking of which, Dying Light 2 like resurged and then fell off again. I mean, that game comes out in a few months. And then finally, Resident Evil 8 comes out. It's actually already out. And the reviews that came out today are actually really good. It was getting like 8 out of 10s. I think on Metacritic it's at like an 84% or something like that. Apparently it's really good. Obviously you have the tall vampire lady that everyone's in love with. But I can't wait to watch people play it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be fun.
But yeah.
Yeah, in honor of that game coming out, I'm having to finish Resident Evil 4. Started to play through. God, I don't think I've talked about the podcast. Last time we talked about Resident Evil on the podcast, that night I downloaded it and started playing it again. I don't even know where I'm at in it. I haven't played it in a couple days, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm in a weird spot with Resident Evil. It's hard to describe. I love the lore and I love the games when I watch them. So obviously the remake came out for 2 and 3. I loved 2's remake. I thought it was fantastic when I played it. I didn't play 3. I just don't care for any of the other games, like I do 2. And so when like 7, because I played the demo for 8, and I thought it was really good. But when I was playing it, it's like I don't need to play this. Like I'll just watch someone play this game. And I don't know why it's like that. Like Hollow, who I was watching play it earlier. Like I was enjoying the game, but I just don't want to play it.
Well, that's the thing. There are a lot of games out there that I'm absolutely going to watch and I will love to watch and I enjoy it very thoroughly, but I will never play and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Detroit Become Human. That was a huge one. I watched.
Same. Yeah.
I think the Rad Brad is
I
who I
love the
watched
Red
play
Bread.
it.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking amazing playthrough. It like he is so good at it. Like he'll talk at points where it's very helpful, but he won't in the points where he shouldn't. And like to the point where it feels like I'm playing it. Like he makes the decisions close to what I would make, and it's like it amazing. So I like there's all kinds of times that there are games that I'll watch. The God of War, I watch playthroughs of.
That's a game that I played. Yeah. It's fucking.
I did playthroughs of all the God of War. Like I watched all the lore and stories of it before I watched the playthroughs. It's awesome, but I won't. I don't think I'll ever play it. It's just not anything I want to play, but I love the idea of it. Love watching it. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's with speaking of the Rad Brad, I've been watching that dude since Silent Hill Downpour came out. That was the first game that I watched him play through. So Silent Hill Downpour, let me see. I think that came out in 2012. Let's see. Yeah, came out March 13th of 2012, and I watched him play that all the way through, and I've watched him ever since.
Whatever.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go.
One of my favorite walkthroughs ever, and it's one of the rare times I actually bought the game after and played it. Brad's Dead Rising 4 walkthrough was one of, if not my favorite walkthrough on YouTube ever. I watched him beat the game. I had no interest in playing the game, and I went and played the game. The game was fantastic. I fucking loved it. But yeah, that if you haven't subscribed to like that guy, if you just want to watch playthroughs, like he's one of the. I mean, his Last of Us Part 2 playthrough was good, even though the game's dog shit. Like
That's what it was. I watched him play the first Last of Us game.
oh yeah, it's
That's
iconic.
how I knew the story for that.
Yeah,
that's right. What else have I fucking watched him? There are so many.
Heavy Rain.
I mean,
I
you can
watched
name.
him. Like,
There's so, if you name a PlayStation exclusive, I probably watched him play it.
yeah.
I'm trying to remember the first one I ever saw because I found out about him because there was a game I wanted to know about that I was never gonna buy. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was like
I don't know
it
why.
was an old game.
I don't know why I remember like I remember the exact first video I saw was part 1 of Silent Hill Downpour, where he goes into the train or the tram and he gets in there and he trams down to Silent Hill. I don't know why I remember that, but that was the first video I ever saw of the Rad Brad. And I watched him ever since.
I think mine might have been The Last of Us is the first one I ever saw him do because I found out about that one and then I watched older ones, but that was the first one I had it because there's another one I'm trying to remember. It's an older game, like a couple years old. I don't remember the fuck it was though. I watched him play it and I was in love with it. It was a good like there was a oh fuck. So you remember a few years ago when my parents they went out west and I was home alone for like 2 weeks. When that happened, I sat and watched the Rad Brad like upstairs on our couch. I watched like just sitting there for fucking hours each day. You know what? It might have been Detroit Become Human is when I did that because I was really into him because I was watching older videos and like that game had just come out. It had to have been. He's awesome. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, that's all I got this week.
Yeah. What about I don't know, you talked about that. Never mind. Forgot. We might as well mention how obsessed we are with Destiny. I don't know if we talked about that last time.
I mean, how obsessed you are or obsessed you
I don't know
are.
what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
So
you call me obsessed, but you were with this reset this week. You're like, oh, I have bounties from last week saved up. I don't do that shit. That was
just
I don't know, man.
Me being smart. Come on.
I mean,
so last week I put over like 44 hours into Destiny, and then
I thought yours was in the upper 60s.
Well, no, so Steam goes by the last 2 weeks, but you can see last week for your personal self. The last 2 weeks, I've put 65 hours or 66 hours into Destiny 2. But this man, Jared, 100 hours in 2 weeks of Destiny 2.
That's not bad.
That is 1/9 of your playtime on Destiny 1.
Is it?
Yeah, you have 1,000 hours on Destiny 1.
God, do I really?
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. I don't remember most of Destiny 1.
In 2 weeks, 1/9 of your playtime in Destiny, which by the way, that game was out for 3 to 4 years. The Steam version of Destiny 2 has only been out for a year. No, actually, it's only been out for 6 months.
That is
No, it's been a year. It's been a year. 2 years.
that
2
is
years. 2 years.
inaccurate.
Sorry, it's 2 years. Yeah.
They brought the free to play thing like 6 months ago, but
Yeah, that's what I'm
it's
thinking.
been out.
Yeah,
I think
Forsaken
it's
2
been
years
out
ago.
since it was out before Forsaken.
Was it? There's no way. And it didn't. It did launch on PC. Oh my! I'm thinking of the free to play thing. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
so old.
Because I
Yeah,
remember
that's right. We
playing
played it on
Forsaken.
launch. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It's been a weird time with
So
Destiny.
fuck you, first of all, trying to make me look bad.
But anyways, in a matter of 2 weeks, Jared has played 100 hours, 1/9 of his time on Destiny 2, and the grind's been real.
You know what's sad about that is my girlfriend moved in a week ago, and so
And he was
during
supposed
that,
to lose time,
yeah,
but he's
and I
only
haven't.
gained time in a weird sense. It's a weird situation.
Yeah, it's weird. I've like so what happened to start this is I jumped on Destiny because I was bored as fuck. I was like, I want to play Destiny again. I'm just gonna see what's going on, and it was like, oh, there's like 25 days left of the season, and I'm like, I'm gonna try to hit like the past 100, like level 100 in the past before the season. It's 25 days, nothing. I can do that. You know, even if I do like a little bit each day. And then I skipped a day. I went and played Resident Evil 4, because it was like 2 days after we recorded last, and so I was playing that, getting pretty far in, and then you said something to me about, oh, I'm getting on Destiny, and I was in the middle of playing Resident Evil, and I was like, no cap, and so I turned off Resident Evil. Have not touched it since, sadly. Got on Destiny, and I haven't stopped playing it. I played it that weekend. Every day I've gotten home from work, I'll like do whatever like chores you have to do, and then I play it until I go to bed. And then I go to bed, I go to work, come back, and I play it. And then over the weekend, even though there's not a lot to do, I just fucking grind. I want to get that pass done. And there's like fuck, I don't know, less than
4
10
days
days in the
left.
pass. Oh yeah, I finished it Tuesday night. I finished the pass Tuesday night, so 2 days ago basically, and I've not played.
I will finish it
then.
maybe in an hour or two.
Yeah.
I think I'm like 98.
I mean, you were saying you were at like 97 and I was still at 86, and I'm now at 101, I believe.
I may have already finished it. I just didn't realize it.
I thought you did. Well, you bought a ton of levels. So I don't fucking care what you did. I went from level 2 to 100 legit. I accidentally bought the first one because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
I went from level 1 to 70 legit. And then
Yeah,
I
and then
bought
you
my way
paid
to
for, like-
90.
Yeah, fuck that gay shit.
You know what? The game's free to play. I enjoy the game. I'll invest more money into it. I don't want to fucking hear it.
That's fair.
It's a battle pass.
I may have put $20 into some silver to get some cool skins before they announced the skin thing for next season.
I also may have done that.
Yeah, it's worth it.
And see, what sucks about the transmog is you're gonna have to pay with silver if you don't want to grind to use transmog.
Yeah.
But whatever, that's fine. I'll pay. Destiny.
That's the thing, is like I was watching videos about it, and like people are willing to pay even if they made it so it was like you do 20 or 30 a week. It's like, or a season, I mean. People would do those and then still pay for more.
Yeah.
And like Bungie's being a bit greedy here, which is kind of shitty, but
here's how I am with Destiny, right? So Destiny 2 launched, me and you were really into it. Obviously, I feel like at that time I was more into it than you, because I was literally staying up all day and all night playing that game.
Well, the problem was I had a job that worked me, 14 hours on a single day on a weekend.
Right,
So
yeah.
that was rough.
So I was doing raids first day they came out, like I was ultimate prepared. Then the Osiris DLC came out, and I just shut off. I played the Osiris DLC, and I was like, this shit is trash. I'm not playing Destiny 2 until they make like this good, because at the time
It wasn't.
Weapon rolls weren't random, they were set. Armor was trash, exotics were trash. There was no reason to play that game. PvP was awful. They ruined trials, and the raid experiences were awful, besides like Callus raid, I mean, which isn't the greatest experience.
Yeah, D2 was like going back to those like Warmind and Osiris after Forsaken launched was great. But doing it before, I stopped playing it before Osiris came back. I didn't play it again until after Forsaken.
Right. So D2, when it first launched, great game. Fucking love that game.
Oh yeah.
Once it got to the DLCs and it was time to expand and people were wanting more, that's where they fucked up. So when I cut off, I didn't play Osiris. I didn't play Forsaken. I heard great things about Forsaken, but I was like, I just at the time there was too many games coming out. I just couldn't play it. And then what was the DLC? On the moon.
Shadowkeep.
Shadowkeep, yes. Shadowkeep came out, and I was like, oh, they brought the moon back. That was one of my favorite destinations in D1.
You were all into it. You got me into it then, because I was like, I don't know.
So yeah, Shadowkeep came out, and me and Jared once again got heavily into it. And God, we played like every day for like 6 months.
Season of the Undying came out during the Shadowkeep thing, and we played until the end of I stopped playing like the last 5 days of Season of Undying.
You played through it.
Yeah, so we played most of that, and then the next, I don't know, the next few seasons I just didn't play because the one with Saint 14 happened, and I was pissed because he's like my favorite character. I missed it. I came back for the Season of Rivals. I came back, I think 2 weeks into Season of Rivals, and I played that through right up until Europa, and I was into it all of Season of Rivals, and then I missed the live event. I don't know how that happened, and then the day the Europa thing, Beyond Light came out, I loaded up. Servers were shitty. I couldn't do anything. I kept disconnecting. Did not touch it for months. We came back to it.
Yeah. So Shadowkeep came out. We were really into it. I played with Saint 14 season. I think I got to like halfway.
Yeah.
And then we stopped playing because the first season is where he kept going back to the tree. Remember at the end of the mission, and then every week that tree got bigger and bigger. You don't remember that?
That was Arrivals.
Oh, so I played through that then.
Yeah, you and I played through Arrivals because you got back into it during Arrivals. Remember?
Oh yeah, so I quit playing halfway through Saint 14 season, and then I came back.
Yeah,
and then I came back for Season Arrivals, and
because that was when the planets were being sunset, and you wanted to come back for because you didn't want to lose Titan and not play or not.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So Beyond Light came out, and at that time when it came out, Assassin's Creed came out, Cyberpunk was coming out, and so I made like the conscious decision, like I can always come back to Destiny and play it eventually. So
that's why I stopped playing it. I didn't play the DLC because Cyberpunk came out, and I played that, and I got into Madden, and I forgot about Destiny.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's right.
So now we're in a dry spell, and I mean, I was sitting there the one day, and I was like, you know what? Like, if I'm gonna get back into Destiny, this is the time. And because this is a game I can play for the next 7 months and be fine.
Yep. The new season coming out in Tuesday. 5 days. Yeah, my birthday. 23.
Dude, I had my first gray hair.
That's it, dude. If I like really got close to the camera, half of these hairs are basically gray.
Yeah, first gray hair on the head. Getting old.
Head hair. Fuck that shit. Beard hairs.
Yeah. But yeah, so now I'm just grinding that. I'm still playing COD, but it's just not the same. It doesn't slap anymore.
I'm trying to play COD, but you know,
it's just a weird time.
My repair on COD failed again, and I had to restart it. And if it fails a third time, I just have to uninstall it, reinstall it. So,
right.
You know, it sucks. But
it's just a weird time in gaming. Like
the Destiny thing, man. We're in it. It's a weird time, but we're in it.
If you haven't played it, I'd recommend playing it. It's worth playing, even if you're just gonna play for free.
Vault of Glass is coming the 22nd.
It is.
We're day one in that bitch. There's no doubt.
I guess like an update, because I showed you guys my gaming collection. I sold it all, for a substantial profit that I won't mention.
Did you talk about what you got?
I was about to.
So, okay, I can't remember.
So I had Rule of Rose, Haunting Grounds, every single Silent Hill. I still have some of the games because I bought backups, so I still have my backups. But I sold kind of like my main collection. Got a substantial amount, and I bought a MacBook, which is what I'll be recording on and doing shit on and shit. But
yeah, that's the new editing that he was talking about at the beginning.
Yeah, this is the 2020 model. It's a $1,400 model. It's actually $1,500, but it was $100 off on Best Buy. So I couldn't pass that up. Yeah, so I'll be on that now. Other than that, nothing's really been going on. Like,
We didn't record the week I got my new phone, did we?
No.
Oh yeah. So talking about Apple products, I got the 12. I got it in the fucking blue, the nice caseology case. I can't go without. Fucking yeah, I got a new phone and I've been using. I can't show you guys, but I got wireless charging for it, so I've been obsessed with that. So yeah, we both got some Apple stuff. Our friend David would be proud of us. Is proud of us.
Seriously. Yeah, so it's been a lot of Destiny grinding, to be honest with you. So yeah, a lot of Destiny grinding.
Did your computer do the facial recognition?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that I thought I was gonna hate with the new iPhone. I actually really love it. The only thing that it bothers me is the wearing mask. Like if I'm trying to check it at work, it's
You
like
have to pull it
you.
down.
But even then, dude, isn't right because of all the fucking facial hair. If I try to do the thing, if I pull my mask down, it's still covering. Like so, they only see this part. And it's like I don't know who you are. You're a stranger.
Right. Yeah, the new Mac
But,
looks pretty dope because it has like a touch bar above.
Yeah,
the
you're
keyboard
showing me that. It's fucking dope. So cool.
And like at first, I didn't think this was gonna be a big deal, but the fingerprint scanner on a laptop is one of the smartest things you could do. Because there's so many times like I don't want to type in my password for things, and I just use that and it's good. It's done.
Yep.
I can unlock my fucking laptop, my phone, or my watch, and control it with my watch. Like, yes,
that's pretty cool.
People are probably saying, "Do you need that?" No, but it's the fact that I can do it. That's the thing. But
it's having
cool.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing my classes on this. Last night when you got off, I did about like 2 hours of studying. So, yeah, grinding away.
Nice.
So, all we got. We will see you guys next week. What movie are we on for? We're on Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yep, we gotta watch Guardians 2. Well, I don't know if you'll watch it, but I'm gonna get watching the Bad Batch to watch to review that. Oh, and there's a show, I don't know if anyone's heard of it, called Invincible.
I've seen
released
people talk about
it's fucking everywhere.
Is it Netflix?
No, it's on Amazon Prime. So I actually started that today. They're 45 to 50-minute episodes, and I'm on episode 6.
How many episodes are there?
I don't know. I thought there were 8 or 9.
What is it about?
Superhero comic book stuff.
Okay.
It's funny because they're very clearly ripped off from DC, like very, very clearly. There's a fucking character who's called Darkwing, I think.
Batman.
And then there's one called Wonder Warrior, I think is her name, or Warrior Woman or something like that. Yeah, so it's very clearly ripped off. That part is. After that, kind of not, because there's I don't know. I don't want to say anything and spoil it. I mean, there's probably people who've seen a lot. There's a character called Omni-Man, which I think is meant to be a like Superman, but definitely isn't, because the version of Superman is like with the team. It's really hard to explain. But there's an Aquaman that's just called like fucking Fish Person. He's just a fish. He squirts water. It's pretty funny. The Flash ripoff is called Red Shadow or something, like Red Speed. Like it's very fucking.
I gotcha.
There's literally one that's called Martian Man, or Man, the Martian Fighter. It's like it's basically Martian Manhunt or whatever the fuck it is, Manhunter. Great show though. It's like you take John Wick level of fucked up like action and like murder scenes, and you put it into an animation, and it's fucking dope. It's really good. I would really recommend it. But once I finish that, I'll review that.
So that's all we got this week. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, with more gaming news. I'll definitely review those 4K movies. I already watched Private Ryan. I watched the first Harry Potter movie, and then I'll watch Predator sometime this week. But alrighty, guys, thank you for watching. We will see you next week. If you're on iHeart or iTunes or Spotify, follow us, leave us a review. YouTube, please subscribe, like, and we will see you guys next time. Appreciate it.
See you later, guys.